The 1969 fuck-nose Grand Prix.
Oh dear me! And who won that Grand Prix?
Fuck those.
Fuck those. And who came second?
Fuck those.
Oh, dare I even ask you who came third?
Fuck those.
I know who came last.
Fuck those.
No, Nicholas Latifi. Well, good morning, folks. It's Sunday. You know what that means. Welcome along to today's chill-out session on Trains in Wilfrey. And as per usual, well, you know what it's time to do. It's time to go to the trains, folks. To the good old trains. And today it's the Pennisula corridor for you all. And we're going to do the one that's right here. Bay Area Breakdown. Prepare and drive a Baby Bullet service south to San Jose through the scorching, sweltering heat. Let's go grab Sheldon. I know he likes the heat. Yeah, absolutely. We can do that. That's no problem with me. Welcome to my neck of the woods, San Francisco, California.
Your so-called neck of the woods.
Hey. I love San Fran. I love everything about San Francisco. I love the bridge. I love the baseball team. I love the fact it's Sunday.
You know what that means?
Absolutely.
Do you like the 49ers?
No.
So there's something you don't like about San Francisco.
But I respect the 49ers. There's a difference between not liking someone and respecting someone. For example, I don't like you. And your Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
See ya. No, just kidding.
Get back here. Contractual obligation to film.
So we're driving the CalTrain today.
We are. No, we're not driving the CalTrain. Well, we are driving the CalTrain, but we're not driving the CalTrain. We have got a Baby Bullet.
That's working a CalTrain service.
That's working a CalTrain service, yes. And we are, well, I would think we're going to San Jose with this, because I think the Baby Bullets are the express version, and the GM, whatever they are, over there, i.e. that thing that's coming in now,
Or the local services.
are local services. See, this is why we'd go over to California. Love to go over to California, film some trains.
There should be an area in California that you can get these, but you can also get freight.
Yeah, I think it's Millbrae. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, hello.
Ooh.
Oh, hello. Excuse me 1 second. Please excuse me 1 second while I partake in the procurement of today's thumbnail.
I take it this is California Dreaming.
This is California Dreaming, exactly. And while I'm at it, why don't I upload it to Dovetail as well?
Oh yeah.
I should upload it to Dovetail. There you go, like that.
Speaking of Dovetail, as you know by now, but we'll just say it anyway, because some of the people that watch this won't know about it.
Yeah.
But you do play this game, they do know about it, and it's actually out right now.
Yes, because this goes out on the 12th of December.
Yeah.
No, hold on, have I got that right? 11th of December.
Yes, it's Sunday.
It's Christmas Sunday.
Yes.
Christmas Day is Sunday this year. Yes, there you go. So...
Yes, because the 11th of December, that's when I'm going down to London to do that Old Witch tour.
Alright, okay then. So you're not here when this goes out?
Yeah.
Alright, are you going to be back to...
The tour's at 16:35.
And what time will you be back?
Probably about 9 o'clock.
Probably about 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Anyway.
If you can't, just get a cheap hotel. You can get... Sundays into Mondays, you can get very cheap hotels. Yes, you can. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, but the timetable changes that weekend as well.
Exactly. Think about it. Think about it, dumbass. There you go. Anyway, we're off.
Yes.
We are off. We're going via Bayshore.
So, we have been speculating in the past videos that there's a new route coming, and one of the rumours was the Cross City Line. Well, on Halloween...
Yeah, go on, carry on.
Yeah, because it was Halloween.
Yeah.
They started teasing us.
They did.
They put a sheet over, a white sheet over a loco, they call it, even though it's a multiple unit.
Yes.
And what we noticed was the second carriage was unveiled, and we looked closely and figured, hang on, that's a 323.
Mm-hmm.
And then a few days later, or the next day later, they said it's the Cross City route.
It is. Except we call it the Cross City line, they're going to call it Birmingham Cross City. I know which sounds better according to my world.
The Cross City line.
The Cross City line.
It's always the Cross City line.
It is. And as you can probably tell, myself and this one over here, we live literally less than 10 miles from the nearest Cross City station. It
25 minutes on the bus.
25 minutes on the bus, if that. Well, that depends if the bus turns up.
Oh yeah.
Which, given who runs our area recently, is either
the buses have been-
highly doubtful or it's
The buses have been shite this week.
shite. It's ridiculous.
I finished work at 4 o'clock, right? And the bus is supposed to be 4:15 off Stafford.
Oh, how about that shot with the San Fran skyline?
That's lovely.
That's lovely. You know what's even lovelier?
Yeah?
Get a thumbnail of that too.
Yes. But the bus doesn't show up till 4:45. Because it's running late off its mechanic service.
That it's just stupid. Stupid, I tell you. Oh, that's a
Mind you, I
that's
can't
even
wait
better
till
shot.
I can't wait till next month because the train's at 16:32.
And what time do you finish work?
4 o'clock.
Oh, so all you gotta do is run to Stafford, no problem.
Walk it there.
Walk it there.
I even got time to get a coffee.
It's one of those cases, right? Our timetable's changing, and we're gonna have to do. There's another screenshot for you. Why not? So I'm not sure which one we're gonna put up, but we'll put one of them up. But it is a case of that with our timetable changing, a lot of trips are gonna be
Different.
I mean, for
But
example,
the good thing is
Go
that they have sorted that 809 problem out.
what was the 809 problem?
Well, the train off Birmingham came in later after the crew train.
Okay.
The crew train comes in at just before quarter past, but the 809 is now 8:24. So you can make that connection.
I'm not following.
Right. The crew train off Rushy Trent Valley is 8:09 in the morning,
Yes.
but a few minutes later after that leaves,
Oh, is this is the one where the local...
Birmingham train arrives to terminate. So basically you've got an hour and 10 minutes to wait for the next crew train.
Gotcha.
But now they've pushed the crew train back to 8:24 in the morning,
Yes.
so you can come off the Chase line into Trent Valley,
Yes.
and then you probably got about a 10-minute wait for the crew train to arrive.
Ah, well, that's. I'm glad they've sorted that out.
I'll tell you what they've also sorted out,
What they also sorted
and this
out.
is one of the bastards that always kept happening,
Yeah.
it's the Sunday services.
Oh god, our Sunday service was terrible.
Because the Birmingham train left before the train to London used to arrive.
Houston, we have a problem.
Cab lights, Tico. Cab lights.
You saw nothing.
So,
Anyway, Sunday
yes,
service.
Sunday service. So the Birmingham train left at 22, and the crew train arrives 5 minutes later, so you had to wait 55 minutes for the next Birmingham train because it's only hourly service.
That's bollocks.
They've sorted that out now, so you can make that connection with, I think it's 5 minutes.
In fact, there you are. Look, there's the
Yeah.
the I think it's an FD40 or something like that. Now there's a little cab light. I'm sure the cab lights are up here. No, that's the wipers.
So basically, you could get a train off Stafford on Sunday, get to Rushy Trent Valley, and you can make that connection to Birmingham.
Nice. Oh, we have... What's this light? Has the cab light just magically come on? Nope, there's the cab light. I found it. Why do
Yeah.
they always put it in the stupidest places? What's that?
Anyway, back to the Cross City line.
Yes, back to the Cross City.
So, We have known that the timetable was going to be before the pandemic,
Yes.
so everything be running
6 trains an hour.
6 trains out.
Sorry, 12 actually. The 13. Well, no, hold on.
No, 12.
It is 12, isn't it?
Yeah, 6 going.
6 to Redditch, 6 to Bromsgrove, and then
No, it's 3 to Redditch, 3 to Bromsgrove.
no, but in the hour it's 6 to Redditch. No, yeah.
Yeah, 6 to Bark Green, but then 3 go to Redditch and 3 go to Bromsgrove.
And then it's also 3 to Four Oaks with, well, 6 to Four Oaks, but 3 of those extend to Litchfield Trent Valley. Actually,
Yeah.
no, is it Litchfield City?
No, I think 2 Four Oaks, 2 City, and 2 Trent Valley.
2 Trent Valley, yes. And with because they delayed it by a couple of days as well.
However, though, we do actually have a gripe with it.
Uh-oh.
And
Go on
that's
then.
the sounds. Don't get me wrong, they do sound right, but I think it's a bit more high pitch of a sound.
I think they've actually you know what I think the problem was? They played it at slow speed. They just had it crawling off.
In the depot.
Yeah. We gotta wait till we get it actually physically on the track, I think, to make sure that...
Yeah, but the sounds just sounds high pitch bit.
We'll see. We'll see
Yeah.
how it... there goes the Baby Bullet.
We'll be playing that soon.
We will, yes. We have decided on a date. I know it came out on the 17th of November, but we have decided on a date, and it will be the last video that we do this year. Hold on. We've got head end power has failed. Focus on getting to Millbrae. Uh-oh, something's gone wrong.
So it's cracking off.
Something's cracking off. I don't know what's cracking off, but something's cracking off. Yeah, no. Next week will be the I forgot it. Hopstreck and Rhymnua on the Sunday, and then the week after we're going to do F1 Manager, F1 22, put a Train Sim World in on the Wednesday, which will be the Hopstrecker Hamburg Lübeck, and then do F1 Manager, F1 22, and then on the Saturday, Christmas Eve, will be the Birmingham Cross City.
So there'll be no video Christmas Day.
There'll be no video Christmas Day, and then there'll be no videos on the channel until the first Sunday of January.
Which is January 1st.
No, I believe... Yes, it is January 1st.
Yeah.
So, New Year's Day, we'll be back with, I think it's the Great Western. I think it's the Great Western. The last scenario of the Great Western Express route.
Yes.
And then, after that, it's Cathcart Circle.
There's a freight train.
There is a freight train, yeah. That's what I'm saying. No, that's... Well, it's not a freight train, it's just cargo
wagons, yeah.
cargo wagons.
Was that auto
Well, it could be auto racks, yeah.
auto racks? That's it.
Either or, let's just go with
with
that
the
and
cars.
go from there. But yeah, that's that's a cough.
Yes.
But that is the plan going forward for the rest of the year. Because I put it out there on the poll on the channel. I said, would you guys like a week of Train Sim World free on Christmas? You know, just a week of us relaxing on snow scenarios, maybe? Or do you want us to just carry on a normal schedule, or do you just want us to have a break? And a lot of you guys said that you deserve a fucking break.
Yes.
And you all deserve a break as well. I don't want to see anyone uploading Christmas week. If I do, I'm sending him and the cheerleaders over. I'm not saying
But
what...
yeah, a week won't hurt.
A week won't hurt. I shouldn't do any... I mean, everything might dip down a little bit, but
Yeah.
I expect it to pick right back up when we...
Like the views will probably dip down. You had AdSense revenue, which you do you?
I do, yes.
That might dip down a little bit, but other than that, when they said, oh, because you haven't uploaded for a week, YouTube will punish you, is a load of BS.
Really?
Yeah.
I think they do, personally. I personally think they do punish you when you don't upload.
probably longer, but for a week they won't. You just notice the views and the revenue dip down.
No, I think they do in terms of other things as well. That is, I've always been of that opinion. I really have, and I think it's the case.
That's because there's a conspiracy with your channels.
Of course, there's a conspiracy with my channels.
It's like a conspiracy that every time I book a holiday, they seem to strike on the railways.
Oh, that reminds me, I need to because also Christmas week, I'm going away for a few days. I'm gonna have a few days to me. You know?
Yeah.
I'm going to go to an undisclosed location in England, and I'm going to put my feet up. Well, not put my feet up, but take my camcorders and my tripod.
Yeah.
And everything else as well. And I'm going to have a few days to me, you know, and then come back in January as miserable as fucking ever.
Yeah.
I am like Taz from ECW. You remember Taz from ECW?
Yes.
You never ever saw him smiling, and he was always promoted as the most miserable son of a bitch on the face of the planet.
Yes.
And that's like me. I am the most miserable motherfucker around. Whereas you're the happiest motherfucker around.
Sometimes I can be a miserable fucker.
I've seen you be a miserable fucker. Especially when you don't get 36 pieces of action. Or Her Majesty's... well, no, we can't say that anymore now, can we? Because when we say all about the taxman and all that, we used to say it was Her Majesty's review or Her Majesty's pleasure if you went to jail. We can't say that now, it's His Majesty, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like the other day when I was at work, because I was talking to somebody and we said and we started talking about the Queen. Still hasn't sunk in that she's passed away.
And it happened what, about 2 months ago? 3 months ago now?
2 months ago.
Something like that.
September.
Yeah.
And then about a minute into the conversation when we talk about the Queen, it's like, oh yeah, she's dead.
Can I also ask another question?
Yeah.
How'd that can end up there?
I put it there.
I was going to say, because I put it over there.
Yeah, I put it there. So
I was going to say, if we've got a fucking ghost in here that's moving cans from over there to over there, have we got aliens?
No.
No, sure.
But I think the thing is, though, we always will know her as the Queen.
She will be. I mean, don't get me wrong, Charles is now our king. God save the king. And when we watched the Brazilian Grand Prix yesterday, by the way, best race weekend ever of the year. Best race weekend of the ever. And that was words that went into English that didn't make any sense. So,
in other words, it was one of the best sprint races.
Best sprint race, I would say it was a good race as well. Overall, solid weekend.
George Russell's first win as well.
Exactly. And even in the race analysis, when they did stuff in the pen, she was asking, how good did it feel to hear God Save the Queen? And he goes, no, it's God Save the King. I go, oh yeah, it's God Save the King.
Yeah.
How good did it feel to hear God Save the King? And honestly, you could tell how much that victory meant to George. You could tell, because that, yes, okay, he got his first victory in the sprint, and the sprint is technically not a race, because the sprint sorts out the
pole position
for the race, which then leads you to wonder, why do you qualify? Well, you qualify for a sprint for the sprint to sort your position out for the sprint, and then you do the sprint race to sort out your actual position for the race, which then leads you to think, well, why'd you bother qualifying in the first place?
Just to make it more exciting, is it?
They've got to do stuff. I think they do have to sort out the sprint format, but they've got to sort it out right. They can't just half-arse it, because next year they've got 6
sprint races.
6 sprint weekends.
They doubled that up.
Yes. I would imagine Brazil is going to get 1, definitely. It's all about who gets the other 5. And you know what I would do if I were them? I would actually they say they want to put the sprint races at locations where it works. But the other 5 locations where they've done it so far, which were Silverstone, Monza.
Monza definitely works.
Monza didn't work.
Didn't it?
Didn't work. And you would have thought it would, but no, it did not work. Red Bull Ring didn't work.
Austria.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, Imola. Imola had one.
Did that work?
This year. Didn't work. Who had the sprint races last year? I know Silverstone had a sprint. Oh yeah, it was Silverstone and Monza last year with Brazil.
Yeah.
And then it was Imola and Red Bull Ring with Brazil this year. So yeah, that's it. So Silverstone.
I know where it won't work. Monaco.
No, definitely won't work at Monaco. You cannot do a sprint race
if
weekend
you do a
at
sprint
Monaco.
race in Monaco, you'd be ended up in the casino or in the sea.
that should be the sprint race. It should first. All the drivers lined up on sandbar, race helmets, race suits on. First one to run to Casino Square and to place a bet wins.
Like the start of Le Mans.
Yeah, that's how it should be done. Because you've also got to remember, next year we're getting Vegas.
Yes.
We're getting Vegas next year. But the good news is, we don't get that fucking French Grand Prix. Fucking get in there. Fucking get.
What, Paul Ricard?
It's gone. See you later.
What, did it work?
No, didn't work. It essentially it didn't work. Anyway, we're pulling into Millbrae now. Let's see what happens when we get to Millbrae.
Try to think what that other French Grand Prix was.
Manicourt.
That's it.
Manicourt.
Well, I'm not going there anymore.
Would you actually believe me if I told you? Would you actually believe me? Why?
No.
Because I'll be honest, I prefer Manicourt over to
Paul Ricard.
Because Manicourt, look at this station here at Millbrae. Now this would be a location we would do. This just looks
modern.
It doesn't just look modern. It looks visually spectacular. I'll get another thumbnail here. I think we'll get another one as well, just to highlight, so you can all see the station.
And plus, if it rains, we've got cover.
Exactly. You've got cover. You've got everything else in between. There you go. Look at that.
I would say we've got cover, but it's actually the exit there.
And look at that with the sun as well, just poking over that
billboard.
Billboard, yeah, because the billboards over there, they do a massive. That just looks like a spectacular station there.
It does indeed.
It looks
there's buses.
Yeah, that's a good reason to go there. Tico be like, damn buses. But no, Magny-Cours, the reason they won't go to Magny-Cours is because there was issues. Not only was it a financial thing,
yeah,
but there were issues with getting people into the track because it took too long. Right, are you ready for the what's going on? Passenger safety off train. We can get the power back on. Okay, let's try and get this power back going then. The issue with Magny-Cours was you couldn't get to the circuit. It was literally in the middle of nowhere. Right?
Yeah.
Well, guess what Paul Ricard's problem is? It's a test circuit in the middle of fucking nowhere. Hey, let's get the French Grand Prix to somewhere in the middle of nowhere. You obviously didn't learn your lesson, did you? Alright, looks like we've actually got to go back
Give me
to...
a second, it's alright, I just need to see a YouTube video.
You need to see a YouTube video. Speaking of, you need to earn your bread.
Yes, we do.
You need to earn your bread in this episode.
Oh, Kidderminster Live platform. Sorry, that's not what I wanted to see.
Kidderminster?
No.
Jolly service!
Mordor.
Is that
Nope.
Seven Valley webcam?
Yeah. I know who the YouTuber is.
There you are, he's top of the list there.
No, second one.
Second one, Tim Traveller.
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
A bootleg Simon Pegg.
A bootleg Simon Pegg. He does look like Simon Pegg, actually.
But no, he does quirky videos and...
Do you know we haven't seen any Simon Peggs on movies on TV recently?
We'll say that, I bet we'll look at tomorrow.
Exactly.
And Hot Fuzz be on.
No, if it's not Hot Fuzz, it's Paul. Or it's, did he do Shaun of the Dead?
Shaun of the Dead, yeah.
World's End as well?
Yes.
It's one of those, but they haven't been on recently. What's that other movie he did with,
This one here. the abandoned 1950s Grand Prix track that is still here.
Ooh.
And that's in France.
I wonder if that's Manicourt.
No, it's not Magny Court.
Which one is that then? That is Reims. Yeah,
Reims.
Reims.
Hosted 11 Formula 1 Grand Prix with the likes of Jim Clark, Jack Brabham.
Juan Manuel Fangio. Jesus Christ. That'd be a... Do you know, actually, there's another Grand Prix track that's abandoned you can actually walk on as well.
Yeah.
Which one?
Oh.
Come on, you said yeah, you got to back that up now.
No, I thought it was like, yeah, in agreement, not like, yeah.
You got to back that shit up now.
I know, it's the 1968 Fuck Nose Grand Prix.
1968 fuck nose.
No, the 1969 Fuck Nose Grand Prix.
Oh dear me! And who won that Grand Prix?
Fuck Nose.
Fuck Nose. And who came second?
Fuck Nose.
Oh, dare I even ask you who came third?
Fuck Nose.
I know who came last.
Fuck Nose.
No, Nicholas Latifi. Or was it Nikita Mazepin? Oh dear me!
But no, which one is it?
You remember the Valencia Street Circuit? They did way back in the late thousands, early 2010s.
Yes, just
That circuit is literally sat in the middle of Valencia,
doing fuck all.
doing fuck all, and you can walk around it today. You really can. Also, as well, you can actually walk because parts of the old Hockenheim are now a nature trail, so you can walk around the old Hockenheim as well.
In parts.
In parts, yeah. And members of the public can go up and pay a few euros and drive the Nürburgring, the famed Nürburgring.
Yeah, because they like to have races on that, do they?
Well,
not races, but they just go around fast.
Yeah. You can pay your euros and drive as fast or as leisurely as you... I would, if I went there and I was driving, I would take it nice and easy. No, the temptation to put the foot down would be there.
Well, just enjoy the view.
Just enjoy the ride. I'd probably set my camera up on the front and...
enjoy the ride, then it's set in.
Exactly. That would be a standalone video itself, wouldn't it?
But no, the Tin Traveller, he does some good random videos.
He does.
Like this one in Scotland, which I might visit one day actually.
What's that?
Go on.
Oh, is he the one that did that Belgian video about the German-Belgian border?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, I think I just saw it down there.
There's Scotland's great lost stadium, Cafkin Park.
Cafkin Park.
Which is next door to the national one.
Oh, Hampden Park.
Next to Mount Florida.
Oh, Mount Florida. Yeah, Hampden Park is...
Cafkin Park's next door to Hampden Park.
Yeah.
Because Cafkin Park was the original Scottish football stadium, and plus a team played there as well.
Oh, no, that's a bi-cab car level 4. Nice.
Yeah, there was...
Yeah, I'm sure he did that video on why Belgian drive... The German-Belgian border video, where you're driving... Oh, you're on one side with Belgium, but you're on the other side then for Germany.
And he's also the guy that watched San Marino loses in the national game.
Oh, well, at least there's somebody that watches San Marino.
Yes.
But yeah, it's I still can't. Dear me. But yeah, as you can tell, we're winding down for the year. We're all. But regarding the Birmingham Cross City, we are hoping to have. I was talking to someone. We are hoping to have a third person, but we are just exploring our options as to how we're going to get that third person on audio. Because it's really tough. It's really tough. I mean, he can't physically come here. We can't up and take all our stuff and physically go to him. So we got to do it all online.
Yeah.
And he said, well, could we do it through Discord? Can you hook up the PS5 through Discord? And I just checked the apps this morning, and Discord is not there.
However, though, you can connect it up to the laptop, but then you need a second mic.
We need a second mic. That's the problem. The only way I think...
No, I don't think you need a second mic. Because I remember chatting on Discord once, and I just put in the mic into there.
Oh yeah, that's what I do with the league race.
Yeah.
I plug the mic in there so everyone can hear me.
So I was chatting to Tico over Discord once.
Yeah.
It's when you weren't here.
When I weren't here. I'm here never all the time, mate. So, oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
And apparently this began operations in 1863 as the Pensacola Commute.
Which is why it's called the Pennisula Corridor.
Pennisula Commute, yeah.
Yeah. As you can tell, someone's getting ready because we haven't done one for this one yet. So, yeah.
Well, that's if I can find it.
He's looking
Golden
for... yeah, there you go. You want him, I think. Yeah, there, him. The Baby Bullet. That's it.
There we go, Baby Bullet.
That's it. That's it. That's the one. That's the bad boy there. How would you like to see some of those impressive specimens in real life?
Oh, they're the MPX Express.
Yes, but we know them as the Baby Bullet train.
Let me go down to the white one then.
That one there.
Yeah.
That one is the correct one.
So it's just basically...
It's basically that. And then if you want to talk about Mr. Technical over there, you can do that.
Let me just see what...
He's,
okay.
Yeah, okay. So, yes, without further ado, I will now hand the microphone over to him because it is now time for that favourite segment. My favourite, your favourite, everyone's favourite, because I know we haven't done it in a while, but we're going to do it, well, we will definitely be doing one. That was my phone then. We will definitely be doing one for the Christmas Eve special. So,
yes.
And then when it finishes,
No.
But it's time for Trades with Sheldon.
So, the Baby Bullet was built between 2003 to present. Builders is motive power and the diesel electric. And then I'll just go scrolling down to the right one because there is variations, but we're after the MP36PH-3C, which has the same engine as the EMD 645F3B, prime mover as the MP36PH-3S model, but with a separated head end power gear as the Caterpillar C27. The launch customer for the MP36PH-3C, well /3C, was CalTrain, a commuter railroad in San Francisco Bay Area. CalTrain ordered 6 of these locomotives in 2003, which were built and delivered in the same year. This locomotive has gone to become the most popular MP Express variant, with 100 delivered to 9 different customers. Unfortunately, I don't think they tell you which ones they have been to, because there is more. Like, I'll probably have to look at these. I think some have gone to Canada as well. Like variants have gone to Chicago.
That's Canada.
Geotransit,
That's Canada.
Yeah, Toronto. No, go away, you picture. Sunrail. Who's Sunrail?
Orlando.
Florida.
There you go.
So there's something new we've learned. Sunrail. Yep, we know about operators. Would help if I did this. Would help if I did this. Why did you not show me this before? Why did you not show me this? Damn you, Wikipedia! So there's Metra, CalTrain, Frontrunner, Mark, MBTA, Metrolink, not Manchester, New Mexico Railroad Express, North Star Line, Virginia Railway Express, West Coast Express, Sounder, Go Transit, Sunrail, and Go Transit. That's it.
You did you have? Let me just turn this back over here. There we go. Did you enjoy your time having a moan at Wikipedia?
Wikipedia is shit sometimes. But unfortunately though, it's my source to get stuff.
Could be worse. Could be the tax man.
Oh, taxman, go and suck it.
Why would a tax man go suck it?
Because they rob you of your money.
But surely if they're sucking you, then they're robbing you of something else.
Unless there's a fit female one.
You want your cheerleaders to come as your tax man. Simon, it's time for your tax rebate. Unfortunately, we need to take several £100 off you.
Go and suck it.
Oh dear me. As you can tell, we've completely lost the plot already. It's only the first recording.
We lost the plot ages ago.
I know we did. Mainly because of you. You bring the tone down all the time with your cheerleaders. Anyway, we are less than 9,000 feet away from San Fran sidings, which is going to be where we end this. Oh, I've just said that.
Stop.
We've gone ECS now, back from Mildray.
All right.
I just noticed that. Look at the front lights.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to see that as we're coming out of the tunnel here. We're going to see. Look at them.
Oh yeah, it's like flashing.
Yeah. It's like the old warning signal. Ding, ding. I think it goes when you do the bell and the horn. It's awesome. Yeah, there you go. There it goes again.
But these are their push-pull, are they?
Yes, they are. The basically, we're just in the cab car, and the Baby Bullet loco is pushing us now.
Yeah.
Like it does with our 91s.
91s,
and 80s.
DBSOs.
Yeah. Speaking of, are you looking forward to that next year when Locomotive Services take their 47 with the DBSOs up to Scotland?
You know what, I would love to see that.
We've got to see that.
Yeah.
I would suggest we need to find what Route is doing and get on the first one.
I'll tell you what would be, you know those.
Although would we, because we know who lives up in that area, he might do the same.
Oh, they go fuck themselves.
Yeah, they go fuck themselves.
But anyway, because the ScotRail DBSOs, they worked Edinburgh to Glasgow.
Yeah.
By Falkirk High.
Yeah.
I think they also did Aberdeen.
Aberdeen.
Yeah. Glasgow, Aberdeen, maybe Edinburgh, Aberdeen. And they also done Inverness as well.
Inverness.
Basically, they were the express services of their time.
And then they got replaced, assumably, by the turbos.
And the 158.
And the 158s.
Yeah.
And then they got replaced by the 385s.
Oh, the Edinburgh, Glasgow. Yeah.
Yeah, and the HSTs as well. Don't forget the HSTs. Good old HSTs. There's still some conversation going about what's going to replace the HSTs.
Well, we just don't know.
You know, me and Phil were having a long discussion about it.
The only thing that'd be free coming up soon is the Meridians, but
Nah.
I don't.
Cross Country have already called them. Cross Country have already called the Meridians.
Yeah.
And it makes sense for Cross Country to
have them.
Because that just makes general sense.
Then they could just get rid of their HSTs.
Yeah. They can get rid of their HSTs, which will probably end up going to...
Plus they could double services up again.
Yeah. They could at least attempt to double up services.
Double up services and also reinstate services.
I mean, they're going to take, 27 Meridians?
Plus the Avanti Super Voyagers as well.
Yeah.
So the fleet would be a bit more massive for them.
It would make sense then to try and put as much of the timetable back as possible.
Yeah.
And have the rolling stock there, because now that Avanti are trialling their 805s,
Yes, which the first one has gone to Old Derby this weekend.
It has. It actually got to Old Dalby.
It has, yes.
Are you sure it's got to Old Dalby
It has,
now?
yes.
How did it get there in the end?
You know what? I don't know. I've seen pictures of it there, but
It went to Sheffield. There was this fucking twat about going to Sheffield. It couldn't go via Sheffield, and then it went via Sheffield. I bet you.
you know I'm going to have a look for that.
He's gonna have a look now.
Because I think it was yesterday it moved. No, I don't want cross-country app.
No one wants the cross-country app. Not even cross-country wants the cross-country app. Because, you know, cross-country app, Melton Mowbray. Excuse me. I'm going to do Melton Mowbray one day.
I have done it before. But you got to hit a...
You got to hit a good sweet spot, yeah.
Yeah, you got to hit a good sweet spot. And there is one with Meridian by a Corby.
Unfortunately, though, that's not a sweet spot.
No. The only reason I did that is because there was a loco convoy that day.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I went to Melton Mowbray.
Yeah, no, that's...
But the sweet spot, no, I remember actually now, the sweet spot is when you get your diversions.
Yes, it is, but there's still a couple of services missing on that line. So, but mind you, you're not going to be doing that line for a while, are you?
No, because of that bridge strike.
Exactly. There was an old Dolby Oxley.
Which ran?
Bet you that was a 7:30. Locked down the train and
Yeah,
then
Merchant Park, Old Dalby.
Merchant Park. It was cancelled. Obviously, it wasn't.
Got to Black Car Junction, Doncaster, then he picked up at Lincoln.
At Lincoln, and then went to Peterborough. But how could it get? It couldn't get through How did that get through? How did that get through? You can't.
That's impossible. Because
That's nigh on impossible. You can't get that way. The bridge is broke. Right, it's time to leave. We're done. Let's remove the bar.
So I'm guessing cross-country started at Stamford. No, nothing.
Nothing.
They just ran a bus.
There you are, look at that side. That's one way of getting out to the car. Right, we're going to go cross the tracks to the little shop over there. And then we're done. We can call it an episode for the day. So, like I said, Hopstrecker Rheinruhr on next Sunday. Do join us for that. And then, like I said, we got 2 lots of Train Sim World the week after. And we're going to record all of them by the Cross City today. Because the Cross City, I think, will be the very last thing we do.
Well, it hasn't come out yet.
Well, not only has it not come out yet,
Yeah.
but Tico won't be getting that route till December at least. And he said he will challenge us.
Yes.
So if Tico watches this, well, if he's not already done it, which I assume he's not done it already, the longer the better.
So you don't want to buy it straight away? Hold on.
No, we can buy it and do all the little shit that we do first.
Yeah.
But then we'll go from there. I may do some timetables first, get used to it. I may do it anyway. So yeah, we'll see you next week for the Rheinruhr. Any last thoughts? Any last comments?
Go suck off, taxman.